Everyone, I did leave a little bit of a post on the channel just a little bit ago mentioning that I did make an error in the last vid and also mention about what the next this vid was, and also in my schedule vid. I said I was going to review a film called Don't Blink, and I humbly apologize for that. But the film I was really talking about was a film called Blink Twice, which is really a really shocking psychological thriller, which came out last year and is streaming on Prime. But is this recent psychological thriller flick worth checking out for a little click click of a camera, that is? Or is this one just not worthy of blinking at all? Find out in this spoiler free review right now. Bad Days Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Joel, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a spoiler free review of the 2024 psychological thriller flick Blink Twice, released by Amazon MGM, directed and produced by Zoe Kravitz in her directorial debut from a script she wrote with E.T. Feinbaum, starring Naomi Ackie, Chang Tatum, Christian Slayer, Simon Rex, Adria Arjona, Haley Joel Osment, Kyle MacLachlan, Geena Davis, and Alia Shawkat. It tells the story of a group of friends, well, not friends, but people who are invited to the private island of a billionaire tech mogul as something strange happens with the attendees. The film was released last August, on August 23rd, by Amazon MGM in the US, while it was released by whereas it was released by Warner Bros. Internationally. The film did okay and what have you. Do make a little bit of a modest amount. Know what I'm saying? Well, it starts out when animal themed nail artist and cocktail waitress Frida works an exclusive event with her friend Jess, and she encounters billionaire tech mogul Slater King, who recently resigned as CEO for unspecified past behavior. He invites both to his private island. There, his assistant Stacy confiscates their phones, and in attendance are Slater's friends and business partners, photographer Vic, private chef Cody, DJ Tom, and college graduate Lucas. The three other female guests include reality show star Sarah, aspiring app developer Camilla, and lawyer slash stoner Heather. The women are treated with lavish rooms, gift bags of perfume, potent hallucinogens, and high-end meals and cocktails prepared by Cody, while Freya clashes with Sarah over Slayer's attentions, while Jess notices memory lapses. The local workers all sport the same snake tattoo, and Frida has strange encounters with a maid who seems to recognize her and calls her Red Rabbit. And things really get shocking, suspenseful, and intense throughout this film. But that's all the story I will give to you. So if you want to know the rest of the film, you must watch it. My thoughts on Blink Twice was now, even though it took so long to watch this, I didn't know what to think of the film at first, even though I'd seen bits of the preview of the film. I am going to say this film wasn't too bad at all. It was good and what have you. Now, of course, right before it's released, it was mentioned on Twitter, which you'll all know is now X. Amazon issued a trigger warning for the film, state that it was for mature themes and depictions of violence, including sexual violence. Well, I didn't really encounter much of that sexual violence, but I still think the film was pretty good. Variety noted it was rare for a studio to do, but part of a growing trend in Hollywood beyond the MPA ratings. The warning was also attached before theatrical screenings, and it's also mentioned that before the film starts. If you happen to watch it, since it's on Prime Video, and I'm pretty sure it is on physical media. Yes, it is. Anyway, the film did decent enough here. It made 48 million worldwide on its $20 million budget. So it did all right. Its reviews were pretty good and what have you. Rotten Tomatoes has a score of 75%, saying a bold, memorable debut that thrusts Zoe Kravitz into the turf of directors to watch. The film is a live wire of a film. I couldn't agree more. Metacritic has a score of 66. Audiences polled by CinemaScore gave it a B minus, and those at PostTrack gave the film an overall positive score of 74%, which included an average of 3 out of 5 stars, with 50% saying that they would definitely recommend it. In some reviews, Ian Freer of Time Out described the film as one of the wildest rides of last year, stating, "It's a film about the abuses of power, the dangers of being a woman in a man's world, and the importance of female solidarity." Excuse me, well, almost mispronounced it. But it is never didactic, just gripping. In short, the film is both brain food and a blast. Peter Travers praised it as a promising directorial debut, despite its predictability. The Guardian gave it a good review, allowing it as slickly efficient, highly entertaining, and visually rich. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Anyway, this film got nominated for various awards. It was nominated for most of them at the Black Reel Awards earlier this year, but failed to win anything. Last December, it did win Best First Feature Director for Zoe Kravitz at the San Diego Film Critics Society Awards. Well, from what I saw of the film, I will say that I did like the atmosphere of the film, with it being taking place on a beautiful island and what have you. This was pretty good. While I don't really watch series with stuff like that, like The Bachelor or even The Bachelorette or any other type of show, even though I did watch some shows that took place on the Desert Islands, like Survivor. But this one, I think this is different. Why have you? I must say, the setting for it was absolutely superb and very beautiful. Now, as for Zoe Kravitz's direction and what have you, I think she did very good and what have you. I gotta give her credit for that. The story she co-wrote with E.T. Feinbaum, I think, was absolutely really good too. Kravitz also co-produced the film alongside star Channing Tatum, who plays Slayer King, and I've got to say he does a good job in his performance in this film. Definitely. For the rest of the cast, we have Naomi Ackie playing Frida, who of course I had seen in Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, I Want to Dance with Somebody, and more recently, Mickey 17. I think she did a pretty good job in her performance. Playing Jess is Alia Shawkat, who appeared on Arrested Development, Search Party, and even Comedy Central's Drunk History. So I'm gonna give her credit for her performance. She was pretty good. Christian Slater, I was rather surprised to see him in this, playing Vic. He did pretty good. Simon Rex, who I remember him from TV's Why I Like About You's first season, as well as Scary Movie 3 and his brief appearance in the fourth film, played Cody. He was pretty good. Adria Arjona played Sarah, not bad. And now for the character of Tom, this is one I have never thought I'd actually get to see again. Haley Joel Osment. Yes, I thought when I saw him, I thought that looked like him, but I wasn't 110% sure. But that was him, all right. He was pretty good. Sure was nice to see him. Liz Carabell played Camila, not bad. Levon Hawk played Lucas, pretty good. True Mullen played Heather, pretty good character. Kyle MacLachlan played the character of Rich, and I'm going to say he was good. But I really was surprised to see Geena Davis in this as Stacy, and I've got to say, she was good. You'll also get to see a little appearance by Zoe Kravitz herself as a swanky stewardess in the film. The score for the film was by Shanda Dancy. Now, I must give her credit for that. And what have you. I can see she's done some things, but not so many. She's mostly well known for doing music for role playing games. But hey, this is fine though. She did a good job on that. So overall, we the like the poster asks, "Are you having a good time?" Well, I kind of did in ways. So I think Blink Twice is definitely a real shocking, spine-tingling psychological thriller. I think you ought to give it a try. I mean, I did like the performances from lots of the cast members. I especially liked the performances of Naomi Ackie, Channing Tatum, Geena Davis. They were all good. Story wasn't too bad, and Zoe Kravitz's direction was good. So overall, I thought the film was worth looking into. So if you really want a psychological thriller that takes place on an island with a beautiful big mansion type place, I'd say you'll feel right at home with Blink Twice. Check it out. It's on Prime Video and it's on physical media. For my score, I give Blink Twice 4 stars. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it an 8. So what did you think of Blink Twice? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel, make it grow and make the views grow. Tell all your friends about my channel. Get them to know me. Maybe they'd like to be a part of my Big D Nation. Share my vids with your friends if you like as well. Join me next time when I bring to you a review of Monster-in-Law with J-Lo and Jane Fonda. So if you like this, consider checking out some of these other vids. Now, here's one where I had some mini reviews done. One was on another psychological thriller, and that with a little horror in it, and it was Cuckoo. I also did a couple other films that went along with it, which were pretty horrifying from last year. Or go to the upper right hand corner and see my review of one of Channing Tatum's great films. Well, kind of a great film because this was the film that introduced me to him, G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra. Or if you like more Zoe Kravitz, check out my spoiler-free review of The Batman. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.